What's up, observers? Austin, John, and Stan here, ready to give you another great, entertaining podcast. How you guys doing?
I already had some morning ice cream. So whenever people tell you that maybe it's too early for ice cream, that's
Never.
not true.
You don't need those people in your life.
You don't need them. You know how people say it's 5 o'clock somewhere? So when that's an excuse to start drinking? Well, you know what? You don't need an excuse to start eating ice cream. Ice cream is an every meal type of
breakfast, lunch,
Food?
and dinner.
food. And you know what? I had some about 10 o'clock this morning.
Did you have breakfast this morning?
It was my breakfast.
All right, now what ice cream did you get?
Ooh, yeah. So Brahms has, shout out Brahms, has 6 brand new flavors of ice cream. I think they put them out on Monday. I have had all 6. So,
Hashtag not sponsored.
yeah. But
Man, if Brahms sponsored
Man,
us,
what a show.
like, hey, they are based in Oklahoma. We're
Yeah.
based in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Local business, support local business.
I got one down the street. Let's go talk to him.
I don't know if we're considered local business, John, but I get what you're coming from.
Yeah. So the ice cream that I had was the fried caramel pie and the pistachio almond chocolate chip.
Oh, I forgot to ask how the fried caramel pie was.
It was pretty good. But I mean, by far, my favorite is the pistachio almond chocolate chip.
Blech.
It is delicious. But despite what Austin thinks,
Yeah.
ooh, I've already had that one. I've had it twice this week, and if I'm being honest,
I thought you had it 3 times.
have I?
Haven't
had it
you
3
gotten
times?
it every? Oh no,
No, I haven't gotten it every time. I've only gotten it twice.
Yeah.
But it is good. I'm a huge fan.
Yummy in my tummy.
Yeah.
Now, are you a cone guy, or you get
it
it in a
depends.
cup?
So like when I'm driving, I get a cup because it's easier to eat and drive.
Fair.
But if I'm not driving, I'll get a cone.
Yeah, but if you get a cone, there's no trash left.
Also, shout out Brahms. They trick you into getting 2 double scoops because it's only 20 cents more. And
Yeah.
so why would you not get 2
That's
scoops of ice cream?
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding. 20 cents?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So not even a quarter. It's 2 dimes.
Shows you how
4
much money they're
nickels.
making on that.
Yeah. So big fan.
4
There's gonna be too many charges for $1.95 on my credit card this week. Also, I might have gained a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
I have been eating very poorly the past
Worth it.
week. It's
Yeah,
just
it's. I mean,
not just because of
same,
ice cream.
but you have to earn it.
True.
So
Get your exercise in for the day.
yeah, go run
Make
a
some
few
steps.
40-yard dashes.
Oh, man. That'll take it out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stay
Oh, sore
stay
for
tuned.
the-
We've got a pretty
You'll be
fun
sore
video.
for a couple days.
Yeah, we've got a pretty fun video coming out
And then-
in a few weeks.
Yeah,
My
let me-
back was sore after that.
same.
Every part of me was
Every
sore.
like my ribs were sore from that stupid water bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Yeah, a
Oh,
few of us
man.
took a few falls
It
in,
was-
in this video that we're
Oh,
alluding
man.
to.
yeah.
We might have to tease some bloopers
And
because that was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Like it made me real, and then especially like with pro days coming, like have
Yeah.
started happening. Like big guys, like people of 315 pounds, they're running like 4.8s, 4.9s.
Yeah.
like that's
That's crazy.
insane.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you haven't figured it out already, we shot a video where we did a lot of the same drills that pro athletes do ahead of the NFL draft for combines and pro days, and it was embarrassing. So,
No, we did great.
yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
Well, you should be proud of yourself,
Yeah,
but John and I should not be.
I don't
I
know.
ma- I
I felt like
managed-
I put in pretty good times for myself.
I managed to not eat it, and
Yeah.
that was my goal for the day.
Yeah,
It would have been interesting to do it when it wasn't slick. So the
With
field we
more
did it
ideal
on
conditions,
was
yeah.
a little
Yeah.
wet, and so a few of us
Yeah.
slipped.
I mean,
and,
I'm
like,
saying
it was
if-
hard to get off on the 40 time. Like,
if
Yeah.
we had like I was doing it bare feet, but
Yeah.
I'm saying if it was not slick and maybe we had cleats, I bet we could.
Cleats would make a huge difference.
That'd make pretty big difference.
Yeah.
At
I mean, it would have
think-
made a
I
huge
think-
difference,
I
yeah.
think like at least half a second.
I would
difference.
have jumped so far.
Yeah.
So far.
do you think?
I wouldn't have.
Do you think you
eaten it
would
so
have
many
gotten under
times.
5 on a 40-yard dash?
I don't know. I don't know if my start was that bad.
Oh, see, my start both times that I did.
You
it
had a
were-
pretty big start.
It's
Bad
so
start.
slippery, but I mean that's for
Yeah.
another time.
Anyway, we've got a pretty fun show for you today, as we always do.
Oh, yep.
going to go through some hypothetical situations in a "What would you do" segment. Going to do what is becoming one of our favorite segments is True Confessions, where we discern whether or not people are lying, and then end it with another draft that will just it's going to be a fun one because we're gonna end up, you're gonna hear us sing a lot on the show is what I'm predicting. So, but before we get started, make sure you follow us on Twitter at Party Observers and Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Third Party Observers. That way you don't miss any of the content. And then if you haven't noticed already, as you're listening to this episode, it did not drop on Monday. Going forward, our episodes are going to be released on Wednesdays. So it should drop at the same time, but it'll be Wednesdays instead of Mondays. Since we record this over the weekend, it does give us a little bit more time to...
Our editing team was falling behind a little bit.
Yeah, we need to get on that guy.
Yeah.
What's going on? He's
maybe
just
we
slacking.
should... I mean, if he worked for money, maybe he would do better.
Maybe.
But,
I mean,
Or
you know,
ice cream. Work for ice
kick him a
cream.
couple bucks. Oh,
Yeah.
ice cream's always good.
yeah, right. I mean, it's hard to, really put in a valiant effort if you're, working for free.
Yeah.
But such is the life of intern video guy.
Yep.
I mean, producer Amy also works for free, but she also
All she
does her
is show
best
up.
not to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
So,
She likes to be behind the scenes.
yeah. All right. Well, let's get into some hypotheticals. So, what would you guys do if you were stuck with a pregnant woman in an elevator and she goes into labor?
Yeah, deliver the baby. Easy.
Yeah,
Can't be
I
that
would
hard.
deliver the greatest baby on the hit. Like that child would be raised to lead millions, and
Willingly or
and,
No, not.
like they would do a 30 for 30. Well, that's ESPN, but some documentary, 60 Minutes, kind of come in. They're gonna interview this guy, and he's gonna be like, "It was off to a rocky start. Some guy had to deliver me in an elevator, and that's gonna be me."
honestly, yeah. I mean, I would help her try to deliver, but I would get so sick. It's so gross.
It's so
Yeah,
gross.
John
Like,
has
all
a
you
gotta
pretty
do is catch
nasty
it when it
gag
comes out.
reflex.
I have a very bad gag. Like, bleh, bleh. I would do
Yeah.
it because that's a
Just
proper
like
thing
that.
to do.
The
But
proper thing to do.
and I'm like,
You wouldn't cower in the corner and be like, "Yeah, you got it."
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh no, I
just,
don't want.
just push.
Yeah. And then,
Breathe.
but like, if you deliver that baby, you obviously get naming rights. So
Godfather. I don't know if I'd want to be a godfather to a random child.
no, I
though.
wouldn't want to be. I just want naming rights. That's all.
Godfather has more responsibilities
Too
than
much
What
responsibility.
we realized.
than we realized when we would.
Austin and I tried so hard to get so many people to name us godfathers
Yeah.
of their babies. But because we thought it was just a cool title, like,
Yeah.
oh, hang
You
out.
didn't realize what went along with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
things that.
Oh yeah.
You have to actually like be in the
Yeah.
child's life,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And if
and then if
parents
the parents
you
die,
take care
they're
of it.
yours. Like,
It's your
oof,
kid.
Yeah.
not
So
what I wanted. Out
everyone
of the deal.
chose correctly when they chose not to have us as godparents.
So John, you want naming rights? What are you naming this kid?
I mean, obviously, I think I'm probably
Ass
just.
turd.
I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I don't know. I'd be in the moment, but I mean, one of their names is definitely going to be John.
Of course.
So.
You wouldn't just name an elevator,
Elevator John.
Yeah.
No.
or you could just shorten it to Vader, but make it be the middle name
Ooh,
and the first name
John
be Darth.
Vader.
Darth Vader. I know it's not spelled the right way, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. So I don't know what I would name it, but I would get naming rights. That's something I would lock down before I help.
All right,
You're not
I'll
having
help
this
you,
baby
but
unless I got to name it.
we got to shake on it. All right.
I've got this on
Does
video.
the baby have to shake on it too? Is it going to reach its hand out?
I'm not touching it.
Well, if you're delivering the baby, you got to
Yeah.
touch it.
Oh, I guess that's true. But I'm not touching it before the handshake.
Oh my gosh.
Gross.
Yeah.
Pregnancy is gross.
Yeah.
All right. Different situation. What would you do if you found yourself in The Purge? If you haven't seen the movie Purge or any of those,
It's pretty much a 24-hour crime
anything
spree.
goes.
Anything
You can do whatever
goes.
you want. Kill
Actually, I
people,
think it's only
steal
12
stuff.
hours. I think it's only a 12-hour time.
It's like at night.
Yeah,
Most
it
times
is
it's
12
night.
hours. It's all
It's like
over.
6 to 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, Honestly, I'm going out to some land and I'm just hiding in a tree.
Hiding in a tree? You're not even gonna like get a cabin or have an actual structure. You're just hiding in a tree.
I don't know. Like, I don't know of any like cabins out in the middle of nowhere. I guess there's that one that your family has in Cookson that's a piece of crap. Or that I've never been to it, but you are not a
Shout
fan
out
of it.
family that,
You
that
are not
listens to this.
You are not a
podcast.
fan of it because you've stayed there.
It is
and
rough.
it was hotter inside than it was outside, so that's not.
It was also August, but
yeah.
yeah, you know,
I'm only saying words that I've been told. So
yeah, it makes the most sense to if you're not going to participate to go out to some rural area where no one is.
Yeah.
It's like I could go to hunting land.
I'm taking my weapons and I'm going out and hiding.
Well, that's my thought. I want to stay in my house because I don't want people like looting and destroying everything in my house.
No, see, that's how you die.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing it by myself. I'm inviting all my friends with guns over. I'm inviting all my friends who don't have guns. I'm going to arm them. We're going to have a little training day and be like, if anyone sets foot on this property, just kill them because we're free anyway.
See, I mean, I know that if someone was like in a self-defense situation, you could do it, but man, it's a lot to weigh on you. Like,
Yeah.
because then the rest of the
You
year,
can fire
you're
some warning
thinking
shots.
about the rest of the year. You're thinking about, man, I murdered someone because the
Well, it
government
probably
told
would
me
be-
it was okay.
It would probably be more than one someone. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could justify it.
Stan's
like,
participating in the purge.
I'm
Like,
not
he's
just-
going
I'm
out.
defending my house.
He's
I'm
going
not
out
just
and doing
killing
this.
someone. I'm killing them, their family, their friends.
I'm gonna hunt them down.
Their dogs. Like Stan doesn't care.
We are overpopulated as a society, and I'm going to help with that.
I am the new plague.
No, I mean, I think if I'm going to commit a crime, it's not going to be murder. I'm going to do some white collar
Yeah.
crime and rob banks or.
I'm gonna go.
See,
to
I'm
this,
I'm going to learn how to hack,
Mm.
and then I'm going to devote my 364 days to learning how to hack, and then on that day, I'm just going to hack
it all.
into something and.
See, I'm not
Or
trying
sell
to.
it.
What if you go break into the Smithsonian, do a Nick Cage thing,
Yeah.
steal the Declaration of Independence?
Or
What is your obsession with the Declaration of Independence?
so in that situation, if you go in and you steal some really valuable thing,
It's yours
Yeah.
now.
it's yours, but you have
You only get it for a day.
No.
They can come take
you
it
have
back.
to
No.
yeah, because are they gonna come? They're like, oh, you stole it during the time that it was okay, so now it's yours.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I don't think that's how
Steelers'
it
rights.
works.
Steelers' rights.
See, I
Steelers have rights.
Yeah. Well, in that time period, they do. It's
see,
kind of like squatters' rights. So, like,
so if I just walk into someone's house, I'm like, this is my house now.
I mean, you would don't walk into stands.
Yeah, dead
Yeah.
immediately.
But like, I mean, well, probably not because you wouldn't have the deed to it. The deed is still in their name.
Yeah, you wouldn't have the deed to the
No
Declaration
one
of
has the
Independence.
deed to the
So-
Declaration of Independence.
So you break into a title company and you
yeah.
just steal everyone's title.
That's your house now.
Although I don't know if they actually. I mean, everything's stored digitally now.
Well,
so
but
again, you've got to.
Then you probably also have to get it notarized. So become a notary and then steal it.
If you're a notary, you can't notarize your own documents, though.
So I'll become a notary.
You become a notary.
You
We'll
bring the
notarize
notary-
each other's
Yeah.
and going around in a circle.
This is highbrow crime. Like,
yeah,
We're
we really
figuring
put
it
thought
out.
in this.
White collar.
I'm stealing Kawhi Leonard's house.
yeah, that's a pretty nice house.
A
Yeah.
$17 million house on the hills of L.A., but
Yeah.
it's not like in L.A., which is the dream, really.
Yeah.
Have the perfect weather, but not have to deal with the trash
Traffic.
city.
Yeah.
And traffic. Oh,
Yeah.
traffic is terrible.
All
Never
right.
been,
Oh,
but I
but
would
then I'd
assume.
still have to pay taxes on it, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
Shoot, I was looking up. It wasn't even like that expensive of a house. It was like a $3 million house in California, but the property taxes on it were something. They were like $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
A
The property
year?
taxes are crazy
That's
in
insane.
California.
That's
This-
like a whole house in
This
Oklahoma.
podcast is going to have to generate a whole lot more revenue for me to
It's
be
gonna
able
have to start generating
Yeah.
revenue first.
Yeah. Maybe before we will have to start paying that editor kid.
Yeah,
And then-
that video guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's first on the list. I think we gotta start paying him.
All right. Well, I think the most realistic thing that happens in a purge situation, if I don't leave Tulsa, is I die. I
Yeah.
think that's more realistic than anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm leaving Tulsa.
I'm not dying.
Yeah.
You come to my house, we'll murder everybody.
I'm
See,
See,
Going out
we're
to the
not.
woods.
It's not like I'm going out intentionally trying to murder people.
Stan-
If they come to my
Stan-
house,
participating.
I
is
am gonna
inviting
defend
people
myself.
onto his
He's-
property.
Yeah, he's gonna have welcome signs like "Come on in." Boom, dead.
Safe here.
lure them in. There's pizza inside.
Pizza and
Yeah.
ice cream
Pizza
inside.
and beer out back.
Yeah.
He's gonna have like the little bear traps. Like,
Yep.
Ooh, oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it
I don't want to
doesn't-
do that. That hurts.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're about to murder them.
Well,
All right. Well, let's just.
I don't
move
like this.
on.
I don't
Move
like
on.
this.
All right.
It's like
Let's
Sodom.
move on to our
True
next
confessions.
segment. Do a little bit of true confessions. I don't remember who went first last time, but I've got my envelopes here. So we each have a envelope with a true statement and a false statement, and the other people will pick them. We'll read them, and then they've got to decide if it's a truth or a lie. All right, Stan, which one do you want?
I want that one. No, I guess I don't read it.
No, you don't read it.
It's actually blank. He just has the questions in his mind.
All right, what's
All
it gonna
right.
be, Austin?
So
You gotta watch his face while he's
one
he's
time as a
smiling too
kid,
much.
I put a turtle in someone's mailbox.
Why?
Well, it was just me and
Did
my
you-
friends. We were walking around the neighborhood and we found
Found a
this
turtle?
turtle, and we were like, "Well, it's got to go somewhere." So,
It's gotta go. So you picked the mailbox.
So
how
we-
old were you?
we were probably in like that 8 to 12 range. I don't know how old you are as a kid.
Did you know the person whose mailbox you put in?
No, it was just some
Some
random
random
person's
person.
mailbox in the neighborhood.
Was it on your street?
No, it was. I mean, it was like on the opposite side of the neighborhood.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
How did you
The
find
neighborhood is a circle.
the turtle?
We were walking around in the neighborhood, and the turtle
It was
was
just on the
there.
ground.
Yeah, I
What kind of turtle was it?
don't know, like the normal
was
turtle that you see.
participating with this?
It was me, my friend Travis, and probably like all my other kid friends. that
Didn't
were,
Travis
like,
make an appearance in your last one too?
I don't know.
The Falls Creek one
I
that
don't-
went down the slides.
I don't remember.
He
He
may
seems
have been,
familiar.
but he
Um,
was like my childhood
I
best
mean,
friend.
this is just
See, I
seems
feel
like
that's a
classic
lie 'cause
Austin.
I feel like
Yeah,
Kenny
exactly.
was your childhood best friend. What I've heard.
What?
I thought you said Kenny was your childhood best friend.
Discrepancies.
I feel like that's a lie.
Discrepancies.
I think Austin is lying.
But
I-
this just sounds like something Austin would do.
It does sound like a little boy prank. Like, haha,
True.
You've been
turtled.
Well,
Oh man.
What'll
Okay.
it be?
I
I'm gonna say false.
True.
It is true.
Yes. No, dang it.
I knew it. You're the turtle man.
Yeah. So I was not the driving force behind putting the turtle in the mailbox.
You were just present when it happened.
Yeah, but then when my mom shuttled all of us back to, kids' houses or whatever, Travis, we get in the van and he's like, "Austin, wasn't it funny when we stuck that turtle in the mailbox?" And I was just like, "You idiot!" And so my mom made us drive.
Oh no.
And we took the turtle out, but so it didn't.
Oh, so they didn't even find the
no,
turtle.
it wasn't even in there very long. But I didn't know it was a
Sad day.
felony at the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It
Opening
is.
someone's mailbox.
Yep.
You
But
can
yeah.
get in trouble.
That's how Austin goes to prison for like 30 years as a 12-year-old,
Incarcerated.
Yeah.
Felon.
straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Oh,
All right.
That's
That's
Stan?
hilarious. All right. Which one do we want to go with?
I choose this one, my left.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. What's it going to be? Once when I was in high school, I swam across a lake and back in 3 hours.
I feel like this is true.
I feel like it's true.
I think I've heard this story, and I think it's true.
I do think he has mentioned this before. Well, he's mentioned
Like
where he and his brother swam across something.
Yeah.
And swam
And
back.
it was like the most tiring thing because like swimming,
It wasn't my brother, it was one of my friends, but yeah. Shawnee Lake.
I don't know where that is except for in Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Yeah.
Shawnee Twin Lakes, I think it was one of them.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard it before. I don't.
Or something similar. It
Yeah.
could be one of those like half truths.
Now we agreed before.
How old were you?
That you this isn't like, oh, I actually did it in 4 hours type of thing.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not that.
Okay.
I was actually it wasn't in high school. It was I think the year after I graduated high school, because I was a lifeguard at the time. I was like, oh, I'm a good swimmer. I'm a lifeguard. I can do it.
Yeah.
Bad idea. It was a bad idea. I was so tired because we got all the way to the other side. And we're like, oh, we got to swim back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible.
See, they did something.
Because it was like they swim to like an island or something. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm locking in. I think it's true.
I also think it's true.
It is true. It was the worst experience. It was so bad because, okay, so when I was a lifeguard, we only had to swim like 400 yards a week as our like workout, which is nothing.
A week, not a day.
A week, yeah.
Okay, if it's a day,
And-
that'd be a little bit more.
No, yeah, a day that'd be different. But so I was like, oh, I'm in shape. I could do this. And we started swimming, and we got like a third of the way there, and I started getting tired, and I was like, oh no. But I wasn't quitting because my buddy Weston wasn't quitting either. And so we were
Yeah.
like, let's go. Because he was a swimmer in high school, so he could actually swim. And then partway, I think about halfway across, a boat drove by. And like, hey, what are you guys doing? Because you're not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
We didn't have life
Yeah.
jackets. Like, this is really stupid. We're like, oh, no, we're fine. We're just swimming across. They're like, okay, be careful.
Yeah.
So
Also,
they, like, went
if
around
you're in
us
a
and-
boat, you may not be able to see.
Yeah, exactly. Because the boat started coming. I was like, oh, great. Are they going to see us? Are they going to hit us or something?
Yeah, that.
It was a bad deal.
How far was it?
I don't know how far it was, but it was far enough for me to be friggin'
Yeah.
tired.
Oh yeah, it would. That would be awful. Can't even imagine.
But we were too proud to ask for a ride from that boat.
Remember
So we
when
just
we
pushed through.
we went on spring break vacation in Broken Bow and we were hiking, and then like halfway back we were like,
Yeah.
we got a ride back from some other people.
Yeah.
You didn't
Well,
finish
we
the hike.
didn't. We weren't hiking.
Well, we hiked a trail to somewhere.
And
Yeah.
then we went up, and there was a road, and so we were just gonna walk the road back. Well, it was very different.
So much farther.
And so we ended up hitching a ride with some other people who turned out to actually be
OSU.
other students from OSU.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so we just got in the back of their truck, and
That's
Yeah.
nice.
They, were
they
so
didn't
nice.
murder us. So
It was great.
it was nice. All right, John.
No purge that day.
All right, let's do this. I honestly don't even remember what I wrote, so
We're about to find out.
yeah. All right. So, whenever I was a kid, I fell through an icy pond.
An icy pond.
Icy pond.
Yeah. So it was winter outside. I was walking on the ice.
It wasn't midsummer where the icy
Yeah.
pond existed.
Yeah. Here in Oklahoma, you know.
Yeah, where was it? In Chandler?
Yeah, it was at my buddy's house.
What buddy? What's his name?
His name was James.
James.
Yeah.
How
Deep was it? How far did
how
you
long
fall
it
in?
had been frozen for?
I don't know how long it had been frozen, but I didn't make it that far out. But I did fall, and like I fell, and like my whole bottom, and like I fell, and like my whole bottom half was just wet. It's
Oh,
because
no.
it was gross, and it was cold,
Well, yeah.
so cold.
Um,
Because I was just like, hey, look at me, look what I can do.
I'm walking on the water.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What month was it?
I think it was probably January or something.
What year was it?
I don't know. I was a kid.
What was the day?
What did you eat for breakfast that morning?
Did you get hypothermia?
I did not. But
How far of a walk back was it to?
it was probably 5 to 10 minute walk back to his house.
That's a little bit of a walk.
Did your leg freeze?
Well, it was like I was a kid. I didn't have like an electronic leg at that point.
Oh.
So
What kind of leg did you have?
just like a regular mechanical leg.
Yeah.
Did it freeze?
No.
That's what I'm most concerned about.
I think it got real cold though.
Yeah, probably.
There was probably water frozen on it.
I'm gonna say it's true.
I think for the same reason that I thought Austin's was true, I'm going to say this one's false. I think it's believable. I think John would have done something stupid like this, but I think he's trying to lead us astray. I think it's false.
I think this could happen to John today.
You're not wrong.
I think, yeah, John could see a pond if we were all out somewhere, and he'd go, "Oh, okay, it's frozen," and then he would just
No,
keep walking.
I'm not
out.
that brave. Not that brave.
False.
All right, I'm saying it's true.
It is true.
Nice.
It was really stupid. And the worst part about it is when we got back to his house, the power was out.
Oh no,
Oh.
she didn't have
And
heat.
He didn't have heat. And so
Was it during like an ice storm?
No, it just was one of those random times power goes like.
Hmm.
I think it was kind of stormy that day. But I don't know. It was, and so he gave me a change of his clothes, but like his house didn't have power in it, and so it was just like, oh, it was.
At least
so
you had dry
cold.
clothes.
Yeah,
That's rough.
but it was awful. 'Cause
cold is cold.
Cold is cold.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, how far out can you think I could go? He's like, I don't know. I
All
bet
the
you can't-
way.
Yeah. I was like, all right, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, we were best friends growing up, and
That's
we just
funny.
did dumb stuff like that. And
Did that ruin the relationship?
no, it made
Made it stronger?
Yeah, right. I remember that time I fell through a pond.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good segue into our draft because we are going to be drafting the best songs to sing in the car.
Yeah.
So we'll see if what doesn't kill you makes you stronger comes up in the draft, but I don't
Shout
think
out
it
Kelly
will.
Clarkson.
Probably not.
I think if there's a person here who will draft a Kelly Clarkson song, it's the gentleman to my right.
Yeah, I love Kelly Clarkson.
Mr. John Lawler.
I love Kelly. She's awesome.
Yeah, so road trips are the best, and I've lived by of the three of us here, I am by far the slowest driver,
Yep.
and my reason for that, my philosophy is you don't have to be in a hurry to get where you're going if you've got a good playlist, and I
True.
always feel like I've got good playlists, so I'm also just a slow driver. But with that, John, why don't you start
Yeah.
us off? You've got the 101.
This is not the draft to have the 101 overall pick. Let me just say, kid, chat on, put that out. And then also, this draft makes me nervous.
What did you
Words.
just say?
This is not the draft where you want to have the 101 because there's so
Yeah.
many good choices.
Yeah.
But also, this draft makes me nervous because in the previous music draft, I won. So now I have to defend that I have
Your
the best
music
taste.
title.
Yeah, my music title. And I don't think I will. I don't think I will. In fact, I think people are going to start questioning, like, John has a terrible taste in music. But these are all songs that I love to jam to in the car. I'll sing to them every time they come onto the radio or onto my Spotify playlist. With that being said, I think the 101 overall, speaking of Kelly Clarkson, since you've been gone. Oh, what a jam!
That's hilarious.
Every time I hear it come on my playlist, I'll sing to it. I don't care if it's on Pitch
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll sing to it. It's a
It's
jam. Like,
it's on Pitch Perfect.
yeah, it's one of their.
Oh.
But I know Stan's laughing at me. He sings to it.
Oh,
He's a
everybody
sure-
sings
Oh,
to it. How
I'll
do you
sing
not?
to it.
It is a great song.
We should make it a requirement that you have to sing a lyric from the song that you draft.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think we'd lose all of our.
I don't think they
listeners.
want to hear us sing.
Yeah, I just really wanted to see your guys' face whenever I suggested it. Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
man.
bad.
That's
All right,
funny.
Kelly's off the board.
Darn. That's okay. I'm fine with it. I think that gosh, there's so many jams, and I want to get a little bit of just like classic go down memory lane. I'm gonna go with "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen.
That
Great
was
song.
second on my list.
Yeah.
But you
See,
did.
I like that song, but I don't know all the lyrics because it's so long.
I mean, yeah.
Like, at least with Since You've Been Gone, I can sing along with it.
Every single word.
Word for word.
That's not that long of a song. It's not Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it's not Bohemian
Yeah.
Rhapsody, but I can't sing to that song. I can't sing it lyric for lyric, so like I didn't choose it. Like, it's a good
Fair.
song though.
Fair.
I love the song. I've done
Great
a,
song.
a lip sync battle
Yeah?
to it. Yeah.
Nice.
And I nailed it. Who would think I didn't? All right, but that does leave me with what I thought Stan was going to draft with the 101. So was that song what you thought was the Universal 101? Because you had talked about it like the previous week.
Well, I mean, there's another song that we sing all the time.
All right, well, I think I'm about to get into it.
All right,
Oh.
let's do it.
Yeah, I thought about taking this one.
Yeah.
It's not a normal song
Right.
because it comes from a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm taking "I'll Make a Man Out
Yeah.
of You" by Donny Osmond, but as made famous by Mulan.
Yeah, what a-
Because what a jam.
I
mean,
can
it
sing
pumps
every word to that
everybody
song
up.
too. Yeah.
You
It
get
is
all
a
the
jam.
different voices in there. The different. Oh,
you knew a little falsetto.
See, I didn't want to pick that one first. Like you've got the perfect spot because you get 2 picks to be right off the bat.
yeah.
If I had 2 picks, that definitely would have been one of my first 2 picks.
Yeah, but I'm gonna follow that one up with, I've had opportunities to take this person in a few drafts, and I haven't done it, and people have criticized me for it. But it's someone that I really like. Now, unfortunately, this person is not on Spotify,
Yep.
but I do have a CD.
yeah.
And let me tell you, Friends in Low Places
Yeah.
is a jam.
You're from Stillwater, and you're going to a OSU football game.
You're gonna
sing
hear that song.
You, sing
You
that
roll down the
song.
windows.
I think it's third quarter. That song comes on. It's a good song.
Oh, it's a jam.
Mm.
I finally got Garth in a draft. So, all right, Stan, back to you.
Man, I've got a couple, and I'm trying to decide which one I want between this same.
It's hard to
band.
narrow it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also wanted to
Um,
do 5 rounds.
I did because I could.
I
Just
mean,
keep going.
I could keep going.
I
as
could
well.
do 50 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with High Hopes, Panic at the Disco. Great
Mm.
song.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. Nah, I'm sticking with High Hopes. Yeah, High Hopes.
Yeah, you already said it.
Yeah. Interesting pick.
Locking it in.
Interesting.
Um,
It's a good song. I don't know if it's a top song, but it's a good one. I can say.
well, it's not the one from Panic that I mean, I'm sure I know it, but the problem with a lot of the punk songs that I know, I don't know the titles of
yeah.
them.
That's true.
But the one by Panic, I was thinking, I write Sins Not Tragedies.
Right.
I think that's
I put that one higher on my list.
Yeah.
yeah.
And one of the
That
reasons
one.
that I think High Hopes is a good one to sing along to is because they have that one little stretch that's all a cappella anyway. So it's like, I'm singing along with them. It's all a cappella, all our voices together. Beautiful.
No
Granted,
instrument.
my voice is not good at all, but
I'm
it makes
a part
me feel
of this
good about
song.
myself.
That's funny. All right. No, I do like Panic. All right, John.
Okay.
Let's see what your follow-up picks to Kelly are.
This is where it gets nervous because I love to jam to these but they are people are probably gonna start questioning my sexuality. But I'm following that up with 1,000 Miles by
Vanessa Carlton.
Oh, what a jam! I'm probably taking this draft. I don't care. These are jams that are whenever
These
we're
are
in
John's jams.
whenever we're in the car, everyone in
Yeah.
the car is singing to these songs.
Yeah.
Making my way downtown. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't even care. I'm following that up with Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I hadn't thought of that one.
So, also, this is a progressive podcast.
Are you going to do an all-female?
Maybe progressive podcast? It's
Do it,
easy
John.
to do.
Yeah.
With female artists. I'm just trying to bring equality into the equation.
Yeah. All right, Stan.
Okay, so as far as sing along ability, yes, that's a word. I just made it.
Sing-along
Yeah.
ability.
And not
Um,
all of mine have super sing along ability.
Yeah. So this one,
Everyone knows them.
I feel like I can sing it well. I know I'm not a good singer, and it's definitely out of my range anyway. But "All of Me" by John Legend. Oh,
that
such
was-
a good song.
that's a
Not
pretty good one.
not like a really fast, upbeat song, but I love singing along to that song. I just feel like I can keep up.
Yeah.
You know.
It's pretty slow. It's an easy song to play on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
I
tell you that.
wouldn't know. I can't play the piano, so
I can a little bit. I took lots of years of lessons,
nice.
but I
I
can't
think
really
that's
play anymore. But it's very easy to learn.
bold of you to say that you can sing along with that song
Well, and
pretty well.
and I did.
John Legend is super talented.
I did follow up and say he's obviously outside of my range, but I feel like I can keep up,
Well,
pace wise.
Yeah,
anyway.
he knows the words. And
Yeah,
it's not
and
going
it's a
super
slow
fast.
song.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can sing all the words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. I've got. See, yeah. Here's the problem: is I stopped myself at 21 songs on my list, and you guys, Stan has been the only one that has drafted
Yeah.
one of my
No
other
one
songs.
has drafted any of my songs. I have my whole list going.
And I kind of ordered them, but it was I also usually approach drafts as I kind of want a one in this genre, one in this genre.
Yeah.
Especially when it's music.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah.
I see. This is where I don't want 2 back-to-back picks because I want to have time. Maybe you guys will help me and take some of them.
Make a decision, yeah.
Okay, so I've got. Oh my god, I forgot Friends in Low Places.
I thought about going to multiple genres too, but I'm like, what songs do we sing
Yeah.
in cars?
Okay.
That's what I went with.
I think that's what I'm gonna. I've got so many honorable mentions. that-
yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
Okay, so my next one. It's from another animated movie,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but
Oh.
it's by Smash Mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going All Star.
Shrek baby.
Yeah. So
I
that one,
love that
one
movie.
was on my list. So that you
Yeah.
took one off my list.
There you go.
It's a fun one.
It is fun.
You know, it doesn't matter where you're gonna sing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is where I don't know. What do I want to make my last pick be?
It's tricky.
Um,
It's tricky, man.
You
Maybe-
want to go with Tricky?
Maybe
by-
Run DMC. I'm gonna do Scoop. There it is.
French
No.
Vanilla, Rocky
Yeah.
Road.
Okay. God, I've got to make a pick. No, I don't want to do that.
You can do it. We believe in you, Austin.
Come on, Austin.
I'm having a hard time thinking of my last one
I
too.
wanna
I don't know what
pass.
I want.
No. If you pass, you only get 3 songs.
No.
Ooh. Bad day. I mean,
Okay.
we'll
Come
let
on
you
now.
do it.
I'm
We're gonna
going.
start the Jeopardy music.
I'm going to go with another song that I'm pretty sure I know every word to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Lose Yourself by Eminem. It was a little bit down on my list,
Yeah.
but it is. It's one of the. It's now if we did a draft that was pump up music,
Yeah.
that would be high up
Oh
there.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
But
I don't know all the words to that one, mostly because Eminem raps so fast.
Yeah. It's
But
hard to keep up.
Oh,
Lie,
that's
Love the Way You Lie. I would have put that one up probably above
Mhm.
for songs to sing in the car. I
But-
think Love the Way You Lie is more than Lose Yourself.
Talk about satisfying songs. If you can get every word,
Oh my goodness,
Man.
rap songs.
Yeah.
You feel like a boss.
The intro to it.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good
No, that
stuff.
does that song does get you pumped up, but I don't think
Yeah.
that's his top sing along song.
I'm
Um,
not trying to sing. I'm trying to rap.
Rap along.
I'm trying to
song.
be hard.
yeah, this is so hard to finish off. Golly.
I mean, you're taking less time than Austin. So
Yeah.
I guess it's fine.
Granted,
Well, I
had
haven't.
two
I haven't
picks,
said
so-
it yet, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
But you do need to hurry. I only have 17% left on my battery.
Nah, you're fine. You started out with
You're fine.
33.
You don't need your battery.
Does it turn off when you get to like 10 or something?
No, but I don't know how fast this last 17 is gonna go.
Yeah.
I do. My battery saver did just come on, so
Mhm. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm sticking with another classic. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I know it's super cliche,
Yeah.
but dadgum, it's a good song.
yeah. Okay, it's a good song for this. See, now I have so many options,
Yeah.
and I can talk them out because I'm the last pick.
Yeah.
So if I want to go with all female, it's gonna be "Party in the USA" by Miley,
Miley
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Because what a jam! What a freaking jam!
I started out with that on my list, and I was like, nah, we're not
I
not
pass
leaving
it
that in there.
or skip it almost every time it comes on.
Oh,
It got overplayed for
Yeah.
me, but
Yeah.
It's a jam. But I don't know if that's because there's so many other songs like
are lots
what
of
I
songs.
have, "Forget You" by CeeLo Green.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
What a fun song! 1985,
Bowling for Soup.
"Bowling for Soup," great song. "Cupid's Chokehold"
that
by
Gym
Gym
Class
Class Heroes. It's a fun song to sing.
I feel like this is a quiz. I'm just nailing it.
Yeah.
Who sings this song?
All right, Stan. "Hey There, Delilah." Do you know that one? By
Oh yes.
Come on, man.
Come
my
on, you
gosh.
can do it.
You put me on the spot.
Come
It's an
on.
article of clothing.
Yeah.
Article of clothing.
Basic article of clothing.
I'm not gonna get
Plain white tees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a good song to sing. In
that
the
is a
car.
good song.
Come on, John. Quit just pulling us for which
and
one
then,
you should do.
yeah, I'm not gonna go. Golly, this is tough. I'm gonna go with. This is hard.
That one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Uptown Funk.
Oh
Oh,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Up, down, funk you up. Up, down, funk you up.
See, that's kind of along the same lines of Party in the USA, where it was like everywhere
Yeah.
at one time. And so now when I hear it, it's not going to be on our wedding playlist.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see, that's Mark Ronson.
Yeah, Mark
And
Ronson, Bruno Mars.
I'll just put Bruno Mars. No one knows who Mark Ronson is.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the ones that I had ranked over Lose Yourself, well, I had a lot ranked over that, but I ended up going with the one
Variety.
that I really,
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama.
I
Leonard
had that.
Skinner.
Yeah, I had that.
That's a jam, but I didn't really want another kind of
Right.
country.
It's
you
kind
know,
of a
southern
slower
rock song.
Yeah.
I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
Well, I had that too, and I almost picked it, and I
Yeah.
was like, ah.
And then, Misery Business by Paramore.
Mhm.
I mean, I listened to a ton of Paramore, and then Jamie All Over by Mayday Parade. That's not as well known, but it literally seems like anytime I get in the car, that song plays.
I had What's My Name Again by Blink 182.
Yeah.
Oh, what a song.
I could have done a draft just on punk rock songs.
Yeah. Oh,
Punk
yeah.
rock is so much fun.
Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Oh,
I'm on a Boat by Lonely Island. I had that on my list,
Yeah.
but after I took I'll Make a Man Out of You an All-Star,
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
That's funny.
Take Me Home, Country Roads, John Denver.
Yeah.
Carry On by Fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
I almost drafted Fresh Prince of Bel-Air too.
Yeah, that's a good
So
one.
I didn't actually have this on my list. I just put it as an honorable mention because everybody sings along to it. But Stacy's Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
funny song.
I skipped that song.
Yeah.
That's how it is for me, like Austin and Party USA. It's
Yeah.
been played too much. I skipped
Overplayed.
it.
It's
I
just
put
funny.
Man in the Mirror on my
Oh, by Michael Jackson.
Michael
yeah.
Jackson. Michael Jackson's just kind of a fun guy to sing.
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Any Jackson 5 song.
Yeah. ABC.
I had on my list, and I was kind of thinking of drafting it just to make John mad, but he didn't ended up not drafting it. But I was thinking about doing Remember the Name by Fort Minor.
Oh, yeah?
See, if that was pump up music,
Yeah.
that's my 101
Absolutely.
overall.
Yeah.
I used to listen to that before every single test I took, just
Yeah.
to get me ready to go.
I would listen to Lose Yourself and All I Do Is Win,
Oh, yeah.
which I also had on the list.
Yeah, I would do not Lose Yourself. I would do Fort Minor, Remember the Name, and then I'm the Man by Aloe Black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love just going through
Yeah, this was fun. Like
music.
This was a lot of
That's
fun.
why I wanted to do 5 rounds, is because I couldn't stop.
it's hard to narrow it down. Like honestly, there's not really a bad choice on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of your guys is like there was ones by that artist that I probably would have put higher than what you guys picked, but those ones you picked were super good songs. Anyways,
Yeah. I mean, surprisingly, I didn't go. I mean, I'm more of the group of us. I'm more of like the old school
Yeah.
Queen,
yeah,
that
yeah.
type of music, or even like, Sam Cooke, Stevie Wonder. Like,
Mhm.
I don't listen to as much current music, but I'm surprised I didn't. I thought about Proud Mary, Ike and Tina Turner, or CCR. Like
Yeah.
I could have went on forever.
I did put some older songs on my like list or whatever, but then I was like, I don't know. It was like it's kind of the same thing.
What with
like,
your heart?
These are songs like I know that if they come onto the radio when any one of us are
Yeah.
driving, everyone else is like gonna sing along with these
Everybody's
songs.
singing along.
The Gambler was another one that I had thought of.
Yeah. Like I thought about putting some George on there, like
Yeah.
All My Exes Live in Texas or Amarillo by Morning. Like, oof,
There's just so many
Amarillo by morning.
good songs you
Yeah.
can sing to in the car.
so
But you'll have to let us know on Twitter who you think has the best playlist of songs and the songs that you like to sing to in the car. And then, on Instagram,
Yeah.
each week you have the ability to kind of suggest some of the ones that you thought you would have.
yeah. And now these are not. Keep in mind, these are not the best songs. These are the best songs to sing along to.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Tell him,
Right,
John.
right,
You tell
right.
him.
Because like
Best
the
jams.
songs that I just picked are not necessarily the best songs ever, but they are good ones to sing along to.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we will be back next week for another episode, but
On
until then,
See
catch
ya.
you on the flip side.
Bye now.